Good morning, children. I hope you all are fine, children. And I'm sure that you must be happy to be back in the big class, in class 3. And you all are now big girls. So, children, today in the class we have discussed about the first chapter. Okay, so this video is regarding that. If you have missed your class, or if you were unable to understand, or if there was any other issue, then you can go through this video to understand the chapter in a better manner. Okay, now let's start. This is lesson number 1, a computer system. In this lesson we are going to study about introduction, computer and its part, types of hardware, IPO cycle, functions of a computer, kinds of output, and hardware equipment functioning. Okay, the relationship. So let's start the chapter. Introduction. A computer is an electronic machine that is used to generate information from data. It can also store, organize data and control other machines. So we all know that computer is an electronic machine. It is used for generating information from data, means it is a machine which needs electricity to run. It cannot work without electricity, and whatever data, whatever things that we provide to it in the form of text or numbers or any other information, it changes it and presents and gives us new information as per our instructions. Okay, it can also store data. It can organize data in different manners, means same data can be organized in different and various manners, so that wherever we require we can change it. Okay, and it can control other machines. Various other machines can be controlled by it, like keyboard, CPU, and then printer, plotter, scanner, etc. Okay, now remember, data are unorganized raw facts and figures, and information is meaningful data upon which decisions can be based. Means data are just unorganized facts and figures, means whatever that we give to the computer through keyboard or mouse or any other means is data. Okay, it is unorganized. And information is when the data is processed, means when the changes are done in the data as per our instructions, we get information which is useful and meaningful. Computer manners. We should learn everything about the computer, and for that we have to pay attention in the classroom, means whatever that is possible, because in this new age, in this new world, it is very important to know everything about computer, because we cannot function without it. So whatever that is being taught in the classroom, you should learn properly. Okay, you should try to understand it. Now, functions of computer, page number 6. There are various functions that can be performed by a computer, means various work, various tasks that a computer can perform. These are, first is entering the data. We can enter the data with the help of input devices such as keyboard, mouse, etc. Means we can use various devices to enter our data into the computer. Processing the data, whatever changes happen in the data after our data is fed is known as processing, means it performs calculations and compares data, which is done with the help of CPU, whether it is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, preparation of report, or anything that is happening once the data is entered into the computer is known as processing. Data storage. Computer can store data in its memory. Data can also be stored on external storage devices like the floppy disk and pen drive. Means computer has the ability to store the data in itself also, and we can use other storage devices if we want to take the information or the data to one place to another. We can store in the other devices also, like floppy disk or pen drive. You must have seen the pen drive, I'm sure, children. And then output of data processing. Output is the information or results produced by the computer, means the various outputs that we get, the information that we need from the computer because of which the input was done is known as output. Okay. Now computer and its part. First part is hardware. All physical parts of a computer are collectively called hardware. Means the physical parts are those parts which we can touch, which we can feel, which we can lift up, which we can take from one place to another. All those parts are hardware, and some of the hardware parts are monitor. First is monitor, very important part because without it we cannot do anything. Monitor is also known as visual display unit, that is video. It works as both input and output device. It shows what the computer is doing. Suppose if monitor is not there, we cannot see what we are entering, what the computer is doing, what the information we have got. So practically it is not possible to work on the computer without video or monitor. Then central processing unit, CPU. It is called the brain of the computer. All the calculations and comparisons are performed by CPU. So it is the most important, one of the most important part of the computer, because without it computer is unable to do anything. It is just a simple metal box. Okay, so it is required because it will perform the functions. It has 3 units: control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, and memory unit. So it has 3 units. It is divided into 3 units: control unit and this and this. Okay. Now keyboard. Keyboard is an input device. It helps us to enter data. With the help of keys, we are able to type the input. About 105 keys are present on the keyboard. Keyboard is an input device. It is a very important and main input device, and it helps us to enter the data. With the help of keys, we are able to type our input. You all know how we can type and what all keys are there because you have studied in class 2. About 105 keys are present on the keyboard. Then mouse. Mouse helps us to move the pointer on the screen. It helps us to select the required options on the screen, draw pictures and do many other things. So about mouse also you have read in class 2 that it helps us to move the pointer on the screen. It is also used for selecting, for drawing and for various other things. And lastly, printer. Printer is an output device. It is used to print the output on paper. Means it is used for getting the hard copy. Whatever that we see on the monitor, we can get it through printer after giving the command. Okay children, so today we have done till here, till hardware part, and in the next period we shall study about software. Okay, so till then you will revise and please go through the important points also. Okay, take care, bye bye.